How's it going out there, man? How's it going out there, guys? Today is Thursday. I'll be going over chapter 4. It's called Demolition Duty. But please, I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers, so go down there and subscribe. Please go and tell your friends that Room 3 is off and running. This is just a prelim where I tell a little bit about myself, so you know I'm the host and you guys need to know a little bit about my life. So we're gonna have different generations, breeds, creeds, everybody in this room. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good dialect. There are no safe spaces in room 3, so I hope you don't get offended very easily. All right, let's hit this off. But I gotta say a word to my sponsors. Mountain USC and Mountain Dew. Cheers. Refreshing and fogger. All right, here we go. Demolition duty. The day began like any other. I arrived at work early, gearing up the crews and ensuring everyone had the tools and instructions they needed for the day. Everything was running smoothly and I allowed myself a moment of satisfaction. Then Mike, my boss, arrived with a new task that would challenge me in ways I hadn't expected. Mike's truck rolled up loaded with 100 feet of chain and 2 chainsaws. Jump in the truck, he ordered. I did as he asked, and we headed to the Searle Ranch, one of the largest properties nestled in the Diamond Valley Lake. As we approached the ranch, I couldn't help but marvel at the 3 massive wooden barns standing proudly on the land. "What's the plan for today, sir?" I asked Mike, eager to know what was next. "See those barns? I want them demolished by the end of the day. Use the chainsaw, and the truck. Also pick the 15 guys you've got to help you out." Mike instructed, his voice firm but confident. Sorry. I have to go back. The battery went low, so I'm sorry, guys. I'll start here. See those 3 barns? I want them demolished by the end of the day. Use the chainsaw, and the truck. Also pick the best 15 guys you've got to help you out. Mike instructed, his voice firm but confident. I nodded, taking in the enormity of the task. After assembling my top 15 workers, we spent a good hour strategizing the best way to bring down the barns. The plan we hatched was simple but ingenious. We'd cut all the main supports to about 1/4 of an inch, then thread the chain through the top of the barn, attach it to the truck, and pull. What could go wrong, right? With the chainsaws roaring, we made precise cuts, careful not to weaken the structure too much. Once everything was in place, I hopped into the truck, revved the engine, and hit the gas. The back of the truck lifted off the ground, but the barn didn't budge. Not one to give up, I threw the truck in reverse, gathered momentum, and punched it again. The truck jerked, wheels spinning in the dirt, and the barn began to crack. "Yeah, it moved," the crew shouted. "Do it again." I reversed it, then gunned it once more. This time the barn collapsed with a thunderous crash, dust and debris flying everywhere. We whooped and cheered, and adrenaline pumped through our veins. "All right, let's get moving on the other two," I said, spurred on by our success. By the end of the day, all three barns lay in ruins, and Mike returned, astonishment written all over his face. "I never thought you could get it done," he admitted. Don't ever underestimate me," I thought to myself, proud of what my crew and I had accomplished for the day. I thought to myself, proud of what my crew and I had accomplished. From that day forward, I was officially in charge of the demolition crew, facing new challenges every day. I learned how to demolish everything from ranch houses to chicken farms and any structure in our path at Diamond Valley Lake. Hi. One particularly memorable day, we tore down a ranch only to discover a dozen live chickens left behind. Mike, with a glint in his eye, decided we should catch the chickens to collect the eggs. The sight of grown men chasing chickens around was comical, to say the least. But by the end of the day, we corralled about 24 chickens. "By the way, you need to build a pen for those chickens," Mike said, "and every day you're going to collect the eggs and sell them to the workers in the morning." Great, I thought. Another responsibility on my plate. Not only was I overseeing demolition, but now I was a farmer too. My morning started with collecting eggs, opening the shop, starting to burn barrels, checking out the gear, and getting the crews up and running by 6 a.m. Each day brought something new and unexpected. One morning, Mike, who must have had still been a little tipsy from the night before, instructed us to tear down a double-wide trailer. We worked swiftly and efficiently, having the entire structure down by lunchtime. I was proud of my team's hard work, but then Mike showed up. He was furious. "You tore down the wrong trailer," he yelled, his face red with anger. "But that's the trailer you told us to tear down," I protested, confused and frustrated. It wasn't the right one, and I realized then that in this line of work, each day brought its own set of surprises and challenges. As I looked at the ruins of the trailer, I couldn't help but wonder, holy shit, what's next? So how'd you guys like that? About 9 minutes long, not too bad. Sorry about the screw ups. If you like this, please subscribe. I need 50 followers just to go live. Once I get to 50 followers, it's going to be a whole different ball game. Right now, I'm just telling you about myself. But there's going to be a lot more characters that are going to come through room 3. So thank you, and I hope you like it.